There we go. Alright, shit. Fuck it. I'm live. Just cuz. Chat. Wherever the chat at. Take this heavy ass work. Shit. Hold up my people. Boom, 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 boom. The most random live ever. It's cool. I just wanted to be live. Yeah, we multi-streaming? Oh, yeah. Yeah. We on, oh yeah, we back on Twitch too. We back on Twitch. Oh, my hair nappy as a motherfucker. Where my head at? My haircut. There we go. There we go. There we go, gang. What's going on, man? What's going the fuck on? Let me start off slow. Watch the news. Creepy out here. I want to watch the news. Fishing. I would like to watch the news. What's going on with the news? Let me let this dog out so he can stop. Oh, people. Ah, shit. Well, we back on a multi-stream. Taking it real slow. See what's going on in the world today. What you do for love, what it would not do. This time wonder what is wrong with me. Well, section of LA.
They like, why they call you Super? Cause I wish it would. Click body like Death Row. Slap it like I'm should. On the block with a big block. And the brother feeling good. I ain't talking, my click sparking. I ain't got time to even play with it.
Damn right. And I believe every word you said, boy. Trust me, you are signed. I don't want no problems. Sign right here, bro.
Right on, Tony.
Right on. Right there. That's, appreciate that. Super open, man. You, what the?
Alright.
I might need. Let's get the diamond test to go. Yeah, don't worry about it. We got it. Don't touch it. You didn't know who you came to with today, did you?
Since you know.
Try to get the chain.
Nah, the chain fake. I tell you, the chain fake. Them bitches gonna go off
Why
though.
the f would you get a fake chain with some real goddamn earrings? Are you stupid?
I'll show you what the chain mean. That's the name. That's the
That shit
name.
sounded brutal.
You feel me?
Somebody, you better stop. You shot somebody before?
Nah.
Have you ever nutted in a girl?
No.
Me neither.
Lives changed forever after a violent crash in Long Beach. A car runs through a stop sign, gets hit by a bus, and then both go crashing into a restaurant. KCAL News reporter Michelle Geely has more on what we've learned about the driver of that car.
This is a different view of the spectacular Long Beach bus crash Thursday afternoon. It shows just how close Cheryl Johnson was as she walked her dog along East South Street the moment the driver of a Dodge sped through the intersection, police say, causing the collision.
And when I got halfway to the door here, I seen the bus kind of swerve towards me and my dog. He swerved twice. And then he swerved the second time and he went inside the building and I just lost it after that.
Witnesses are still marveling at the fact that everyone survived after the driver, according to officers, blew through a stop sign and shot across.
Damn, everybody survived? Never.
11 passengers on the bus were injured. The driver of the Dodge and a passenger had to be cut out of the mangled car. Brandon Harrell was close by and describes the driver as a man in his early 20s.
They say since the morning he was just doing it all day. Yesterday, I think he almost hit one of the neighbors. And I guess, like, it was bound to happen if he was driving like that all day.
The bus careened into a building. People live upstairs, and the Bougie Crab restaurant is on the first floor. But thankfully, on Thursdays, it's closed.
I would have never seen that, or nobody would have never seen that, because you can't see from that direction. We would have just been sitting there, and there is no time to move.
Power has been cut to the building, impacting several families who live here. The front portion is unlivable. Jackie Pitts worries most about reckless drivers doing donuts in the street and the speeders.
Oh yeah, they do it every day out here, every day.
Nigga done crashed into the Bougie Crab.
So it's gonna keep happening until they shut it down.
We've asked Long Beach police whether the driver of the Dodge will be facing any charges. The response is that the investigation.
Ain't no way
is
everybody
ongoing.
lives.
In Long Beach, Michelle Geely, KCAL News.
Yeah, alright. You see?
We are following breaking news now in Malibu. There have been 2 crashes in the same area along PCH involving 6 cars. Now, one of the accidents involved
What
4
the
vehicles,
fuck?
including a semi-truck and a CHP
Nah.
cruiser. At least 3 people have been.
Nah, white folks can't drive. Sorry, white folks. Y'all just can't drive. What? A deadly eviction? What is this? Euclid PD calls to assist Euclid Municipal Court bailiff in serving an eviction. What? What could do? He fucked up. Let's see what he do.
So has he been to court or?
Yes, he's been to court, and I served the notice. He knew that he had plenty of time to leave.
Okay.
That's on Thursday, what, last week Thursday?
Yeah.
And
What'd he do?
so he knew to leave, but let's try it again.
Okay. About to say, you're busy today. I was like, 2 in one day? People just aren't listening.
Right.
Is there a dog or?
I don't know. I mean, I see the sign, but I don't know if he got it right or not.
What's his name?
Mr. McGraw. Mr. McGraw?
Mr. McGraw, bring your ass outside. They about to fuck you up.
Hello, Mr. McGraw.
How old is this guy?
He looks like he's probably in his 70s.
Okay. Hey, he's at the top.
Here, old nigga.
Mr. McGraw, it's the Euclid Police. You need to open up now.
They're not fucking with y'all.
5 minutes.
No, you need to open now.
You need to open up now. 5 minutes. I'm putting things up.
No. Hey, you need to open the door now.
That nigga said 5 minutes. A locksmith. That shit kick that shit in.
Just open and let it breathe. Yep. Mr. McGraw, ow! Shots fired! Shots fired!
What?
Shots fired! Get the fuck out of there! shooting from inside the house. Stuck in the... Can you get out? Rick, jump out that fucking window. Hold on. Hold on. Radio, we got an officer stuck.
Oh, he's got some shit.
Officer stuck in the house.
What?
Just open and let it breathe.
Open.
Yep. Mr. McGood! Shots fired! Shots fired! Get the fuck out of there!
He gonna get.
Pull out. Everybody's back. I'm free. Hey, let's get out of here, civilian. Let's go!
That's it? Oh my God. What kind of video is that? Where's the end of it? Hey, arrest him anyway. Who the fuck? Degenerate, thank you for following. Hey, hold up. What is you doing? Why is my nigga? What is you doing?
This man is now suing the city of Dallas.
Let's go down. Let's come down some. Let's see.
And multiple of its police officers after this incident, when authorities wrongfully arrested him after he was confused with a domestic violence suspect.
What?
Instead, the single father of four was just on the way to pick up French toast and bacon for his children's breakfast.
What? Nah. That's out.
The arrest dates back to October 16th, 2021, when a now 27-year-old Sylvester Hayes was pulled over in Dallas.
Okay, well, what's your information? That's all.
Yeah, I'm finna go get some of my baby something to eat.
Okay, hey, if you're good, sir, you're good.
Nah, if you good, you going to jail.
Body camera video shows
Not fuck with you.
look over his driver's license and mistake his name for a wanted DV suspect. According to a lawsuit filed by Hayes, his first name is spelled S-I-L-V-E-S.
Sylvester Hayes.
He argues investigators were searching for another Sylvester Hayes, one who spells his first name S-Y-L-V-E-S.
Oh my God. You going straight to jail. You going straight to jail, bro? Oh my God. Nigga, you going to jail today? Right now, you are being detained.
Come on, step out. Come on, step out. You're gonna get tased. Come on, step out. Come on, step out.
Damn.
Come on and step out. Come on and step out.
He said you about to tase a nigga?
Come on and step out.
Oh, tase him?
Body camera video shows the moment first responders realized Hayes is armed with a gun. They later determined the weapon was legally registered in his name.
What are y'all? Come on, y'all pulling on me for what? Hold on. Y'all, I didn't give y'all some.
What did he do?
Bro, hold on. Hey, bro, come get. Bro, this is my gun. Bro, this is my. My.
Things then become violent as officers attempt to take Hayes into custody.
Bro, what the Stop resisting. Stop. All right. Stop resisting. Stop resisting. My neck. You got some foot on my neck. Bro. I got some foot on my neck, bro.
They doing too much. Yeah, they doing too much.
Stop. What happened? Bro, what am I being detained for, man? Stop. What am I being detained for? If you let us tell you, we'll tell you. Shut up. Right now.
And
What am I being detained for, man? Y'all don't even know y'all.
What is he being detained for? Is this my thing? Oh, that's what it is. That's crazy. They doing too much. They about to break his shit. They about to break his shit.
No, I'm not, man. Bro, look at y'all. Bro, what are y'all doing? Bro, help!
You being kidnapped.
They hurting me.
As this continues, Hayes can be heard screaming while officers push him into the side of a car.
Man, y'all kidnapping him. Chat, they kidnapping him.
Delta 772?
Technically, y'all
If
kidnapping
the
him.
other 70s aren't marked out with us, 7-3, put them out with us. Put 84 out with us as well. And start us some record, please.
Get in the car.
You got a felony.
Get in there. Bro, y'all hurting me. Get in the car. Bro, y'all hurting me.
Officers then call for leg restraints to hold Hayes back.
Help me! Help! Somebody help me! Stop.
First off, when you being arrested by the police, let me say this. When you being arrested by the police, let me tell you something, man. They have to make sure you understand why you're being arrested. Do you understand why you're being arrested today? Do you understand what's happening? Do you understand what's going on? They read you your rights. Then do you understand your rights? Okay. Do you understand what's going on? Do you understand why you're going to jail? All of this could have been avoided with a simple explanation. Just explain to the man what y'all got going on. That's crazy.
Stop. Leg restraint.
Double check. Make sure, double check. Make sure y'all double check the name and all that cool shit. Explain to the man. And this could have been avoided. All that gung-ho shit, being ready to just arrest the nigga, that shit weak. They just gung-ho, ready to arrest the nigga.
Y'all hurting me. No, we're not. You are hurting yourself. What are y'all doing? You are hurting yourself. Hey, while he's down, search him. Bro, I don't have a gun in his pocket. Yeah. Bro, I don't have anything, bro. It's on the floorboard of the front passenger. Bro, I don't. That is my gun. It is in my hand. Bro, you in my precious pocket. Stop. Bro, you're getting this because you're acting this way. This is 100%, and I'm not your. Okay? Bro, this is you acting. You touch my body when you hand. Bro, stop. Oh, you a prisoner? I know.
Yes, ma'am.
Because you're acting stupid. Y'all don't even understand. Y'all in big trouble.
Go for it. I don't care.
Y'all in big trouble. You are under arrest. Oh, y'all in big trouble. You guys.
You good? The man.
Get him up. You good? Y'all are in big trouble. Ready? 1, 2, 3, up. Y'all are in big trouble.
It's not even him.
Y'all are in big. I can't even get up, man. My up.
That's not even a nigga.
Black man, you gonna let them do this? You gonna let them do it? Yeah, man. Do you see how they do it? Do you see how they? Scoot back. Scoot back. Watch your foot. Watch your feet. Watch the foot.
With multiple officers responding to this scene, these same moments were caught on several body camera recordings.
Leg restraint. Leg restraint. Unlock it, Lucy.
He acts like he's trying to escape. He's trying to figure out why he's being arrested.
Hold it off of him. That is our job. This is our name.
I'm trying to figure out why at no time is nobody trying to explain to him why he's being arrested.
This is 100%, and I'm not your okay?
Bro, y'all hurting me, bro. You touching my body while you. Bro!
Stop.
Bro, you are pressing.
I know I'm pressing your pressure point.
All right.
Because you're acting stupid.
Bro, you.
Stop.
I'm a very intelligent black man.
Stop. I don't care.
All right.
Right now,
Bro,
you're acting
bro, all right, let me in the car. I get in the car. I get in the car.
Hold on.
I'm telling you, I get in the car. I'm telling you right now, I get in the car. Bro, no.
I'm going to let you.
Bro, you're hurting me. You're hurting me. Bro, let me up. Bro.
Stop. Stop.
Bro, look at me.
Stop.
Bro, look at you hurting me, man.
You're the one acting.
Bro,
this way.
y'all in big trouble, bro. Y'all don't even understand. Y'all in big trouble.
Go for it. I don't care.
Y'all in big trouble. You are under arrest.
Additional recordings show Hayes' arrest from a new perspective.
Stop. Y'all hurting me.
Leg restraint. Leg restraint.
Y'all hurting me.
No, we're not.
You're hurting yourself right
Bro,
now.
what are y'all doing?
You are hurting yourself.
Hey, while he's down, search him.
Bro, I don't have anything.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't have anything,
It's
bro.
on the floorboard of the front pass.
Yeah,
I go feed them, man. And that's it. I don't know. Like they say, I failed the signal at the stop sign.
The stop sign?
I mean, I was wrong for that. Yes.
So
but
that was a reason.
the camera off compliant.
Whatever, the Family Dollar parking lot. So then,
They took him for the gun off.
so that's the thing.
We have a traffic violation.
You got
We have the
traffic
traffic violation, yeah.
Because of
So-
reason for contact.
Yeah, so I wasn't gonna be like, oh, it's an investigative stop and then it turns into like, no.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the News at 10. I'm Rick Chambers.
And I'm Corinne Winter. The LAPD is mourning the loss of a fallen officer tonight. A young father and one of two people killed in a violent crash. This happened overnight in Northridge.
Yeah, suspected drunk driver is the one that caused that crash, which also injured an off-duty San Bernardino sheriff's deputy. Let's go to Omar Lewis. He's live for us in West LA tonight with more on that. Omar?
Yeah, Rick and Corinne, colleagues and friends have been stopping by here all evening long, dropping.
YouTuber?
The case of a famous YouTuber who died when he drove his car the wrong way on a freeway, killing a mom and daughter on the 805 in 2018, is now heading to trial.
The parents of Trevor Heitman and the family of Eileen and Ariana Pizarro are both suing the city of San Diego. They say San Diego police failed to intervene after they were called for help. CBS 8's Kirsten Holmes joins us live right now with the latest. Kirsten.
Yeah, Trevor Heitman was known as McSkillet on YouTube. His family and the Pizarros, they both have lawsuits against the city of San Diego saying San Diego police failed to intervene and confront 18-year-old Trevor before he got in his McLaren and drove the wrong way on the 805, killing both Ariana and Eileen. I spoke to Eileen's son and Ariana's brother, and he says Trevor's death and his mom and his sister's death were all preventable because SDPD did not serve or protect when they were called.
Hello, 911. I'm calling to report an emergency. I believe there's an individual who is a danger to himself and a danger to others.
This is audio from the 911 call for help for Trevor Heitman. 3 San Diego police officers show up while Heitman is asleep upstairs. His parents say he needs to see a doctor.
He's got manic behavior.
He's never been diagnosed.
He needs to go into a doctor.
This takes place just hours before Heitman wakes up, gets behind the wheel of his McLaren, a high-powered sports car, and kills 12-year-old Ariana and her mom, Eileen, on the 805 in a wrong-way crash, leaving Angelo Pizarro without his mom and his sister.
My mom was truly one of a kind. I can't say enough beautiful things about her.
The Pizarros have been fighting.
That's fucking crazy, bro. You gotta be fucking kidding me, bro. The police was called to the house, bro. That's crazy.
For justice for Ariana and Eileen ever since. 5 years later, Angelo says
The city can't get away with this.
the Pizarros say the city has tried to withhold the 911 call that Heitman's parents made the day of the deadly crash, as well as the body camera footage you see here as Heitman's parents and a neighbor who is a psychiatrist asked police for help before he hurt himself or others.
So we're sitting here talking about somebody who clearly
Oh,
came up on the scene
They about to get
and
paid.
decided, hey, not my problem. And it turned out to be our problem because 3 people were killed.
Mary Cipriani, a licensed therapist at the San Diego Institute for Families and Couples, says mental health emergency calls, or 5150s, need to be evaluated before police dismiss the call.
Somebody who is
Right.
a professional needs to evaluate.
That goes to what I'll be saying. Every time you call the police, the answer shouldn't be somebody show up at your door with a gun. That ignorant fool ain't gonna know what to do. What the fuck? Yeah, that's whack. That's whack as fuck.
When a parent says, hey, I think my child is danger to self or others.
Police didn't speak to Heitman.
Let's see.
This is a 7 News special report.
Lynn Martinez on the 7 Newsplex breaking into programming to bring you this police chase. And you can see a very heavy police presence there. This is a live picture on northbound Turnpike, very close to Mallard Road, approaching FIU and 8th Street.
That nigga.
We believe 3 men may be in a vehicle that police are trying to stop. That is.
Nigga, look how many police they got behind them. What the fuck? Nigga. Look at all them police.
Refusing to stop, and you can see several police cars following. Again, this is on northbound Turnpike. Let's go to Ralph Rayburn live. Are they looking for? Are they trying to get this white car in the center of our screen, Ralph?
That's the white cargo van that apparently there was some kind of an assault on a police officer in Homestead down 288th Street off of about 177th Avenue, which would be around Chrome Avenue.
That's why they on his ass. That nigga assaulted a police officer. They owe his ass.
Airport traffic. They have contacted Florida Highway Patrol, and we've got Florida Highway Patrol right behind the vehicle. It blew out the right front
Go,
tire
nigga.
there. You see a trooper
Go.
weaving in and out there.
I'm
They're
rooting for you,
indicating
bro.
on the radio
Go.
to let the troopers, the
Go,
Florida
bro.
Highway Patrol troopers come through, because they're the ones that
I
will
hope you
normally
can drive.
handle a pick or some kind
Let's
of
get to the good part.
maneuver there to get that vehicle to stop.
So
But he's
this
continued
nigga-
all the way from way down south there, got on Street. So we're getting into the area. We're going to be
Gang
coming into Medley and to across the Okeechobee Road.
He outta here.
shortly. So they are. There's an aviation unit.
Oh,
I wanna
yeah, they
point
said
that out
tripping.
too, just
Look.
above us, or I'm sorry,
See,
just below
you beat
us,
up a police
and
officer,
watching
assault on
also,
a police officer.
and giving
They not about to let
information out
him go.
Police officers as to exactly where this vehicle is. So hopefully the officers there on the ground can bring this to a conclusion here without any injury to anybody, but a very dangerous situation here. A high rate of speed here by the vehicles that you see in the picture frame here. We're going to bring the camera back out here one more time to show you just the two troopers there, and then behind them there are a boatload of other vehicles that are involved in pursuing this vehicle.
He
but they are
close. He
hanging
trying to
back
get that
according
car.
to the instructions they're being given by the Florida Highway Patrol, which has now taken over this pursuit.
So, and they're all working together. And as Ralph and I have done dozens of these stories many times before, there's like a 99.9% chance always that those who are fleeing police get caught. Our greatest concern is for the innocent drivers on the roadway. You know, you're listening to some music maybe. This is a good close-up of that van. It looks like a U-Haul van.
Yep.
Okay, so it's got the blown front right tire. Looks like he's driving really fast, but just on the rim
he is on
of the right tire there. Ralph is, yeah, there you go, 98 miles an hour there, northbound Florida Turnpike, headed toward or past Northwest 106th Street. Traffic is a little lighter than it was down south. It started down south, as Ralph said, as an alleged assault on a police officer. This guy is flying. There could be 3 males in this vehicle. Again, getting very close to traffic. You got this big rig right here, but
we just hit a car. Just hit a vehicle here. All right, this is going to be the point where you probably see it happen. There it is. There's your pit maneuver. Wheels come off there. The rim there. Police officers are going to be exiting the vehicle here. He's ramming him again, making sure that he doesn't get any farther.
Going.
All right, going to continue
Go
on
for
here.
it.
Not wanting to stop there. Another officer is going to come out and do it again one more time. You're going to get control.
There you
See
go.
what happens here. Looking out the window, actually looking down at it out my window right now. We've got more officers pulling up. Obviously, as we said before, a dangerous situation. The officers do not know whether these people are armed or exactly what their intent is, other than to trying to elude the police. Okay, we got him backward now. He's going to be pinned down there. Okay, there we go. Let's see what happens.
So
he's trying to ram the police.
Kick that back door open and got
3 pit maneuvers to get this van to stop. He's surrounded, going backward.
Yeah,
in
he's
reverse.
backing out. Going to try to get away here. He's going to pull in behind him here. Here we go. Okay. Wasn't sure exactly how far they were going to go. They're going to have to give it up right now. We'll see what happens here. They're standing behind the doors. You notice that all the officers, for the most part here, are, well, now he's talking to them. Let's see. But we've got one officer there telling them to get out of the vehicle. We got another guy trying to open the door over here. Let's see what happens here.
This is always a very, very dangerous part of the end of a police pursuit. As Ralph said, just a warning to everybody watching, this is live happening right in front of you. I've got a police canine.
Got people in the back there.
3, looks like men, 1 guy trying to maybe jump over the edge.
Yeah, let's get on the other side too. Right, we've got one person being taken into custody right there down on the ground on the left-hand side of your screen. You got another one that looked like he was about to bail over. He is trying to go over the side there. They've got him there. I'm going to kind of focus on this, of course, right now.
Who knows
see a
if
female,
he's hanging on there.
other people getting it. There's a whole bunch of people in that vehicle, and we've got one person that they're hanging on to. One guy's got a grip on him. Officers got him by the shoulders there, holding on to him. He was willing to jump off of the overpass there. He's hanging by a thread right now, and one hand here, so he may fall down there. It's not going to be a pretty picture. We're going to go ahead and widen out just a little bit there. They seem to have a better grip on him. Yeah, better grip on him now. This is one of the more unusual takedowns that we've seen, Lynn.
Wow. Okay, so it looks like there were at least 3 people in this van. It looks like it was a U-Haul van that was started with a alleged police assault on a police officer way down south and ended up here northbound Turnpike. Are we way past Northwest 106th Street?
This nigga tried to jump for it. Let me see. Damn, gang. You's too slow. You jumped out looking at the police.
Morning to everybody watching.
Oh,
this
it's a
live
bitch.
happening right in front of you. I've got a police canine.
Oh, that was a bitch that got out. Let me see.
Let's see what happens here.
This is always a very, very dangerous part of the end of a police pursuit. As Ralph said, just a warning to everybody watching. This is live happening right in front of you. I've got a police canine.
Got people in the back there.
3, looks like men. 1 guy trying to maybe jump over the edge.
Yeah, let's get on the other side too.
The other nigga
Right.
He
We've
jumped
got
out
one
too
person being
slow.
taken
He
into custody
bullshit.
right there down on the ground on the left-hand
Brent,
side
what's
of your
the
screen.
deal?
You got another
Yeah,
one
you
that
see
looks like
this
he was about
bullshit?
to bail over. He is trying to go over the side there. They've got him. We're going to kind of focus on this, of course, right now.
Who
We
knows
see
if
a
he's
female,
hanging on
and other
there.
people getting. There's a whole bunch of people in that vehicle, and we've got one person that they're hanging on to.
It wasn't that high. He would have made it.
Officers got him by the shoulders there, holding on to him.
He got out the van too slow.
Right.
He would have made it had he just jumped out. He would have just bounced out.
And one guy trying
Look,
to
see?
very,
Look how he got out the van.
dangerous part of the end.
Got people in the back
Look.
there.
Look, all
Three,
weird.
looks
Look
like
how
a
you
man,
looking. You
guy
supposed to
trying to
just go
jump
for
over
it.
the edge.
Yeah, let's
Of
get
the
on the
You
other
supposed
side
to just
too.
go for it.
Right. We've got one person being taken into custody right there down on the ground on the left-hand side of your screen. You got another one that looked
Yeah,
like he
you
was
gonna
about to
jump.
bail
You
over.
supposed
He is
to
also trying
jump.
to go over
You
the
supposed
side
to
there.
jump,
They've got him.
ball up,
I'm gonna
roll.
Kind of focus on this, of course, right now. I see a female.
Hanging on
and
there.
other people getting. There's a whole bunch of people in that vehicle, and we've got one person that they're hanging on to. One guy's got a grip on. Officers got him by the shoulders there, holding
What
on
up,
to him. He was
Jack?
willing to jump off of the overpass there. He's hanging by a thread right now, and one hand here, so he may fall down there. It's not going to be a pretty picture. We're going to go ahead and widen out just a little bit there.
There you go, they got
Seem to have a
him.
better
Yeah,
grip on it. Yeah, better grip on him now. This is one of the more unusual
That's his stupid
takedowns
ass
that we've
up.
seen,
They
Lynn.
beating his ass.
Wow. Okay, so it looks like there were at least
They beating
three
his ass now.
people in
They
this.
stomping him out. This happens. That's what happens. You get stomped the fuck out. What up, gang? What up with y'all? I ain't got much going, man. Just wanted to tap in with y'all. Just wanted to run a stream. Yikes, right? That nigga should have just went for it. Weirdo. That's what I've been watching. I've been watching like news clips, man. That's what I'm on today. Let me see. Look at this.
Now to our other top story, 2 teenage murder suspects are back in custody tonight. Investigators say they bonded out of jail and ran from the law. Here you see 17-year-old Isaac Gonzalez in handcuffs and
Bang the
smiling.
hood.
Deputies also arrested a 15-year-old. Now the two are accused of killing a woman and injuring another during a drive-by shooting.
Damn.
Investigators say the victims were not their intended target. KENS 5 reporter Hannah Tita brings us the latest.
They never are.
More than 100
Damn.
rounds fired in a West Side neighborhood last October, according to investigators. 25-year-old Novita Brazil was killed. A 41-year-old Airbnb guest was injured. Sheriff Javier Salazar says 2 teenagers shot up the wrong house during a targeted attack on a rival gang.
We're able to catch up to them, but not before these suspects driving a stolen Kia, running from us, dumped out several handguns, a small assault-style rifle.
I got eyes on them. We're northbound.
The then 14 and 15-year-old boys were certified as adults and put behind bars, the sheriff tells us. But recently, they made bond.
And then both of them cut off their ankle monitors.
Salazar says the teens were on the run for several weeks, possibly together at times. Deputies arrested one of the suspects a few days ago, and today, a now 17-year-old Isaac Gonzalez was caught and cuffed.
I'm gonna get another bond. See, I'm gonna get another bond. You know, going on free Tyson.
The sheriff tells us they tracked Gonzalez down after he posted this picture on social media with the caption, "Tell everyone at the gang unit I said catch me."
These are just, in my opinion, bloodthirsty young heathens with no regard for human life. I'm happy that we're
Then they
able to
caught
put them
your
behind
ass.
bars.
And I asked the sheriff how the suspects were able to evade law enforcement. The sheriff told me that the suspects, they had family members lie to deputies in order to hide them from law enforcement. And so those family members, were told, will now be facing charges for harboring a fugitive. Now, as for the suspects, we're told both of the teens will be tried as adults. However,
Now you done got your mama in some bullshit. That's crazy. You got everybody. Look, they got this nigga in 100 motherfucking clips. Let's see. What?
Look, this is for you.
Hold up.
Black. I thought it was Justin that the dogs are barking at, but there is a homeless man on Terrence's bed in his room.
I'm sorry, man. I thought my girl was in your house.
Home security cameras don't just catch porch pirates and pranksters. They also...
Nah.
Now to our other top story. 2 teenage murder suspects are back in custody tonight. Investigators say they bonded.
And car break-ins in San Antonio on the rise. Tonight, law enforcement has a new warning if you're a witness to your vehicle being broken into. Fox SA's Stephanie Esquivel now with details.
And do what?
Homeowners facing gunfire confronting strangers they believed were trying to break into cars on their street. Happening within city limits, it is being handled by San Antonio Police Department, but Bexar County Sheriff Javier Salazar says his team is also seeing a rise in homeowners standing up to suspects.
Just this week, we've had 2 incidents where homeowners have exchanged gunfire with car burglars. And it's something that we absolutely have to try to get a handle on. In law enforcement, we're trying our best.
Sheriff Salazar says it's a cycle. Suspects get the weapons they use against homeowners by breaking into vehicles.
It's absolutely a trend that we're seeing. And where they're becoming armed is in previous burglaries. So they'll go out and they'll burglarize 10 or 20 cars in a neighborhood. What they're specifically looking for is guns. We know this for a fact.
Before confronting somebody, Sheriff Salazar says you have to consider the serious consequences, especially if
Niggas using guns they stole to break into more cars and get more guns. Alright. What the fuck? Corrupt cops.
From attacking nurses to breaking into homes.
I'm not playing with you, man.
These cops don't care who they put in danger to get what they want. Disclaimer. Rodney Dunn. On July 9th, 2020, Nicole Harper was traveling on a U.S. highway when Trooper Rodney Dunn clocked her, going way above the speed limit, and immediately flashed his lights for her to pull over.
Right. Here we go. The bullshit. This is what you call
Even
the
though
bullshit.
Nicole had her blinkers on, she didn't pull over because she was waiting for an exit to pack safely. But Trooper Rodney got impatient and took matters into his own hands.
He did not pick. Hold up. This nigga about to make me choke. This nigga pit maneuvered. This nigga hit the old lady with a pit maneuver. He a cold nigga. You hit the old lady with a pit. Let's see her picture again. Go back. What her picture look like? Wait, where her picture at? Wait.
Rodney Dunn. On July 9th, 2020, Nicole Harper.
He pit maneuvered her. This who? This nigga spun this bitch out. Spin this bitch out.
Was traveling on a U.S. highway when Trooper Rodney Dunn clocked her, going way above the speed limit, and immediately flashed his lights for her to pull over. Even though Nicole had her blinkers on, she didn't pull over because she was waiting for an exit to pack safely. But Trooper Rodney got impatient and took matters into his own hands.
They hit the inside wall.
No fucking way.
They roll over. Get me EMS started.
Instead of finding out how badly the driver was hurt, Rodney immediately started pointing fingers.
Can you get out? Come on out. Come out this way, right here. Come out this way. Can you come out? Yeah, hold on a minute. Can you get out your passenger door? Here, I'm gonna move this. Watch your head. Why didn't you stop?
Because I didn't feel like it was safe.
Well, this is where you ended up. Watch your head. Can you come out this way? I got plenty of room right here.
Not even hearing that she was pregnant could get this trooper to feel bad for what he'd done.
Are you the only one in the vehicle?
Yes.
Okay.
Pregnant.
Well, ma'am, you've got to pull over when we stop. It doesn't.
What? This nigga told her, ma'am, you need to pull over when you stop. I don't care a fuck about you being
Press gang.
Oh, he cold.
Matter, ma'am.
It was touch and go for a minute, but the baby pulled through. That didn't stop Janice from filing a lawsuit against Rodney and the Arkansas State Police.
If I had kids in the car, I mean, how he wouldn't have known. Did that matter? What was going through his head? What made him think this was okay?
The department later settled Janice for an undisclosed sum. Ka-ching. Pit maneuvers are one thing, but there's no way this officer was taught to break into homes in the police academy.
I'm not playing with you, man.
Mark Burke and Duncan Roberts. This might look like your average house burglar trying to break in, but this is actually an officer of the law. On June 9th, 2018, officers Mark Burke and Duncan Roberts responded to a home over a domestic disturbance. The girlfriend was not hurt, and the boyfriend, Clay Hawley, had locked himself in the house. When knocking didn't get his attention, one of the officers came up with the bright idea of breaking in.
What? There's no way you think this is okay, right?
Clay soon heard the sounds from up front and spotted these officers turned burglars trying to force their way in.
Hey!
Don't try to break in my house.
Answer the door. We've been knocking on the door. Open the damn door. Open the door. We're coming through it. Yes, we do.
Actually, yes.
A domestic occurred here. We're going to conduct an investigation. You can open the door or we can kick it in. We can kick it in. Open it or we'll kick it in. Because we're conducting an investigation.
That's illegal.
Do you not understand? In a minute, I'm going to kick the door open.
Open the
Then
door.
open the door and talk to us like a reasonable person. Open the door.
Yo, this is illegal. You can't just kick the people door, bro.
Then I'll kick it.
Kick it.
Then open the door.
Quit trying to jam in my door. That's ridiculous.
We didn't do anything to your door. We're trying to open the dang door.
Why?
Because you and your wife over here got in a fight. Open the door. I don't care. Whichever it is. Open the door.
Gypsy, what's up? What up, Gypsy? Man, my server had went down. Just to let y'all know why I haven't been streaming. But this is my first stream, and the reason I'm watching videos is I'm really just testing, make sure it don't crash. My computer has been crashing. So, you see I got the dono link for the new server going up, all that. But I'm trying to keep shit cracking. You feel me? So I had to run this stream to make sure everything was good. And make sure we green. Had to download a gang of shit. Delete a gang of shit. That shit was wild. I seen Toke today. I popped up on Toke Stream. Pulled up on Toke. We chill it out. I really didn't have much to even like conversate about. Even though I always got stuff to conversate about. So I was like watching news clips and just seeing what was going on out here. But I think I'm gonna start streaming on another channel as well. Is this one? I don't know about streaming, but I'm gonna post videos on my other channel. I need some clips. I need to sit down and make clips of my other shit. I know I got some good ones out there. It's some shit. So it's some shit that's on YouTube that's crazy that they don't let you play on your live stream. And that shit just wild to me. I'm wondering how it's on YouTube, but I can't play it on my live stream. For real. China Mac fades of the Crips in Hawaii. It's Crips everywhere. Somebody never knew there was Crips in Hawaii. Man. This is what it's like being from LA. This is what it's like being from LA.
Alright. Yeah, alright. Now I'm saying I feel it. Yeah, alright. Man, just work though. I just told you I'm learning how to get it now. Alright. Yeah, for sure. I ain't tripping on that. Yeah, alright. On Park Wood though. Yeah, alright. For sure. I know where I'm at. Park Blood. Oh, I know where I'm at. Alright. Yeah, alright. Now I'm saying I feel it. Yeah, alright. I know where I'm at. Park Blood. Oh, I know where I'm at. Alright. Yeah, alright. Now I'm saying I feel it. Yeah, alright. Man, just work though. I just told you I'm learning how to get it now. Alright. Yeah, for sure. I ain't tripping on that. Yeah, alright. On Park Wood though. Yeah, alright. For sure. Long as you know you at, nigga. Long as you know you at, nigga. What's up, know where you from, bro? I know where I'm at. Park Blood. Oh, I know where I'm at. Alright. Yeah, alright. Now I'm saying I feel it. Yeah, alright. Man, just work though.
But he in there though. He in that shit. He said internet be dead lately. I ain't tripping.
I just told you I'm learning how to get it now. Alright. Yeah, for sure. I ain't tripping on that. Yeah, alright. On Park Wood though. Yeah, alright. For sure. Long as you know you at, nigga.
Oh, no, I don't fuck with no social media. My activity be too legal.
For sure, boss.
I just look like this, believe that shit. Who's next? I've been in the trap.
I'm Shane. I'm Shane.
Shane?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
I'm always out here in Long Beach capturing content for, the talent out here. Put the city on.
Yeah, that's what's up. I'm trying to throw it right back. Eastside, city by the sea.
Alright, boss. Stay up, man.
Dirty money cash. I don't know how to act. Let me dirty money cash.
Stay up. Alright, boss. Stay up, man.
Dirty money cash. I don't know how to act. Let me she paid the 50 for the yacht. These $1,000, baby, retire. Won't you get up off your ass?
Internet been fucked over lately, bruh. Internet been super slow.
A long time, homie.
Well, here's what I think right here. If the homeboy feels that he was done wrong and there's no apologetic understanding going on between what happened, you know, then that's disrespect.
How does this equate with what it started out to be, what it is, and then what they supposed to do?
Here's the point. This hood belonged to Payback.
Right.
When they come dissing and disrespecting, then...
So what? So what to me is like a F you. What should I do to really stop this from escalating, man? Because it's about to be off the hook.
If it takes a fade for them to have respect, then, you know, we'll go that route.
This is our house, you know what I'm saying? You gotta respect our house. So he want a one-on-one fade, and that's how men do it. But, you know, that just escalates to more violence. Say if somebody, you know, chip a tooth or something like that happened, then they may not walk away with that. So, or how we gonna solve it?
Yeah, man. Hashtag help your man grow press game. Shit. Far as I know, them niggas might got some good clips. Shit. I think Pookie just died. And when did he die?
You know, being up under oppression and all, you know, of the system, you know. And so then when we have people like...
Please don't reconsider your love for me. If I go now, body cold with
Randy, you the illest.
Crip in peace. Barefoot Pookie.
Either Crip or die.
Raise the sea and hold it high. Forever forward, do or die. East side, west side, north side, south side, nationwide, unified, Crip, Crip, Crip.
Hey, what's happening? It's your boy Dreaming Foreign, never living life boring. I gotta go ahead and break the news to you, man. OG Barefoot Pookie has passed away due to stage 4 cancer. He's been battling with that, and he was checked in the hospital a few hours ago, and he has passed away today. And I just want to give my condolences to the family. Barefoot Pookie was very important when it comes to this Crippin'. Definitely reputable in his time. He started the Paybacks and also helped form the Harlem Godfathers, who are now called the Rolling 30s. He's also helped the Blocks, which is all the Rolling Hundreds. And he also founded Insane, that was in Long Beach or whatnot. So when it comes to the term Crips Multiply, he definitely lived by that code. I just want to say, man, rest in peace to OG Barefoot Pookie, man, from the Dream Team, man. You will never be forgotten, man. Your spirit will last forever, man. Y'all keep his family in y'all.
Barefoot Pookie had it cracking. Let's see, man. What we watching? Niggas be scared to go into gang politics. I might have to get all the way into it.
Long live Lil NJ, man. Shit. Y'all niggas trying to fade down. There's nothing new about y'all times. Nothing new. Y'all never roll it up. That's that sucker shit. That's that sucker shit. I talk crazy. Talk crazy. Yeah, I talk crazy. Yeah, talk crazy.
Nah, we ain't doing that.
Yeah, so when we opened up 2700, well, they opened up 2700, I got there, the 60s, the UGs, the 111s, and the 90s had Charlie Row. The Coasters had Abel and Baker Row. Coasters, A7 Gangsters, a couple niggas from PJ Watts, they had Abel and Baker. Denver Row was the Harlems, the Raymonds. They had Denver Row. You know what I'm saying?
How old was you, cuz?
I was 18. And when I got there, just to name a few dudes, Lil Banker T, my homie Lil Shyster, my homie Creep, homie Baby C-Dog, Big C-Dog, Lil Petey Wack, Earl Dog, Mumbles from UG, D-Dog, Mumbles from 111, D-Dog from 111, Droopy from UG, Evil from UG, Lil Wack from UG, Kickaboo, rest in peace from UG. We was all on Charlie Row. My homie Lil Kimbone came through there, Baby Wino. We was all on Charlie Row. Now, on
You know, if you push that side button, it'll go quiet.
Okay.
Yeah.
But on Abel Row, you had Snake from the Deuce, Chums from the Deuce. You had Duck. You had 8 Ball. You had TC from the Deuce. You had who else was down there from the
TC didn't have no dreads back then. He didn't cut them off now. Yeah.
And who else was down there from the 6-pack?
Ray Dog.
My nigga Pee Wee from 6'6". The other homie, the other homie from 6'6", 6'8", 9'7".
Shout out to Big Jinx. That's my homie too.
Who was from 8'9" up in there? I 9
Sack, Shower Shoes.
Getting up 27, honey.
nigga
When you go to court, you going shackled. You go in cell 19 or going to that hard cell, and you go in there with the Hoovers or the H-Ray gangsters and all these other little different hoods we don't get along with, and you don't have a cuff key to get out, your ass in trouble. If you going to a visit and you have going handcuffed and you ain't got a cuff key to come out of there and them dudes come out, you in trouble.
One thing about all these people, got all these county jail stories, I'm going to keep it G. You can survive the county jail. In LA, you can survive anything. I know y'all say that because this is a different dynamic. I've been in jail in other states. I've been in jail other places. But it's a different, whole nother animal. There's some whole other shit going on in LA. I swear to God.
But even behind bars, the violence doesn't stop.
I'm a blood soldier at war. I'm making sure crowd try to battle me no more. Got a Uzi engaged, been banging 412 years, so you know when I'm blasted, I'm being for real. Come on, homie, take a look at what I've done. Used to rock them and fight them, now I kill them and run. I kill crabs. You know what I'm saying?
To deal with the mounting violence, gang members first were separated from other prisoners. Then, with gang rivalry still a serious, violent problem, hardcore Bloods and Crips were isolated from one another. Finally, Crips were placed in single-man cells to prevent them from preying on each other. Sergeant Ernie Booker heads the gang unit.
Well, we're talking about physical assault. Our robberies had gone up. Our sex crimes had gone up. Everything that can be committed on the street was being committed in here.
Sex crimes. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Policemen out here arresting people every day for violent crimes. People are being sentenced every day in courts for violent crimes. And the jails are packed. So we're doing a job as policemen. But that's not the answer either. You know, that's not the answer.
Thing about in prison, I've been in prison, like I say, since I was 16. I'm going to be 50 in the next month. One thing that I've learned that we as Bloods and Crips in these prisons, on these prison yards, we don't need gangbang against each other. So if we don't gangbang against each other in these prison yards, why is it that we continue to let that stuff go on in the streets? We got to change the mindset. We got to get them hard drugs up off them out them communities, because that's also altering our way of thinking. The way we think is going to basically is designed on the way you're going to act because the way you think.
Right.
Yes.
Facts.
When you touched on that, that's something that I don't think a lot of people on the outside understand.
This nigga got gang on his nose. Well, we know he must got life. He don't ever planning on living a regular life. He must got all day. Look at that boy, the kickstand.
And here, what do you think is the difference? What do you when you come in here?
Yeah.
Because the perception on the outside is that
Yeah.
it's even worse to keep close quarters with, you know.
Well, let me explain. Here's the difference. One thing about prison, we have not only you learn discipline, right? But we got rules. You break these rules, something's gonna happen to you.
Yeah.
See, on the streets, we got certain type of rules, but we don't have them. Excuse me, the word I'm missing is structure.
Gotcha.
Structure. In prison, we got structure. You do something to it, like a crew couldn't just come and do something to me. They got to actually go to the Bloods and ask the Bloods, look, this was going on. So, but we don't do that. It's like policing your own. So when we start learning to police our own on the streets and start building our community and stop hurting our community, because, you know, when I was young, I came up as a Blood in LA. But one thing about me, when I first came to prison, when I turned 18 back in 91, I was in Old Folsom State Prison. And I seen some rivals that had got me when I was in the county jail. I got at my homies like, look, there was some of the dudes. They was like, no, you're not coming up here with that. So wait a minute. How is it that we get, after we leave prison, we go back to to them streets, and we forget about that structure that we had when we was in them prisons? That means you wasn't serious about it. See, I'm serious. I'm an advocate. I've been advocating for many years. I'm a jailhouse lawyer. I fight for prisoners. I fight for everything that we got coming. But it's not easy. It hasn't been easy at all.
And
Yes.
the thing that, you know, we've been discussing on the outside is like, how do we take the culture and flip it, right? So to your point, instead of these acts that are destroying the community, these gangs can also be the people who are protecting the community instead of destroying it, right?
See,
You know
I
what I'm
always
saying?
look at
how do we flip it?
See, I always look at gangs are military. We got a lot of people that's actually positive in our communities, but they scared to come out because they don't have the military. I'm gonna use the police.
Yep.
If they don't have the policing, they're gonna be scared to go up to them youngsters.
That's crazy. My nigga, though. What's this? Some OG shit.
California had a problem with prison gangs and decided the best way to deal with it was by locking up the leaders in a place so impenetrable and isolated they'd be out of contact and out of business. But things did not go according to plan. This is a story about how a bunch of gangsters went to one of the most maximum security prisons in the country and turned it into their criminal headquarters.
And here it is, Pelican Bay State Prison, the super maximum penitentiary in Northern California. And yet with all the surveillance and isolation,
Escort coming around.
Gangs still run thriving criminal enterprises out on the streets from within this fortress. Lieutenant Steve Perez, a senior official at Pelican Bay, took us on a tour.
These are the most creative, most ingenious men, deeply committed to achieving their criminal goals.
Perez took us to a place called the SHU, the Security Housing Unit, a special prison within the prison, where gang leaders are housed in nearly solitary confinement. They're locked up in their cells 22.5 hours a day, searched regularly for weapons, their personal effects x-rayed for contraband. They get to exercise for about an hour a day in a small, dreary yard. Their only companion, a surveillance camera. And yet Lieutenant Perez says they managed to outwit the tight security to plot and scheme with one another.
They will use a drain right here, and they can talk through this drain. In fact, you can talk quite a ways down, because they're basically, when we designed the drainage system, we connected a number of these individual exercise yards together, never thinking that this is how they would begin to communicate.
And there's little the prison can do about it, since with all the rain in Northern California, they can't plug the drainage system.
And now what we do is we pay attention to what they're saying. We listen as much as we can.
Lieutenant Perez showed us other ways the inmates foil the security. He brought us onto a cell block where we spoke to Brian Moore of the area.
You think they listening? They don't be listening to no damn drain.
And Brotherhood, a white supremacist prison gang.
Well, how long have you been here?
In this shoe right here?
Yeah.
Since 99.
Moore, who's serving 18 to life for second-degree murder, can't see his next-door neighbor or anyone else on the block. And yet, they communicate by what they call fishing.
What is fishing?
You just take your little string line right here with a little weight on it.
A string?
Oh, they killed him. They're snitching. They killed him for sure. Little did he know this was snitching.
I fell down to my knees when the law came.
String line. Now, you made that?
Yeah, I just got a tore up sheet.
He makes the line 40 feet long by tearing up his underwear or his bedsheet and braiding the threads together. And he fashions a weight out of soap.
And you just throw it out the door and somebody else throws their other line out.
Just then, a written message came flying down from the upper tier. Brian demonstrated how he fishes by flinging a line out, hooking it around the other line, and reeling it in. Once Brian ties the two lines together, the inmates easily send messages back and forth.
Trey, y'all want to know what that first letter? Y'all want to know what that first letter said? That first letter said, "Nigga, you snitching, we gonna kill you." This letter right here is him explaining himself. But they don't give a fuck. He was over there snitching. When he told them, they said, "Oh, you want to tell him that? Watch this."
Feet long by tearing up his underwear or his bedsheet and braiding the threads together. And he fashions a weight out of soap.
And you just throw it out the door and somebody else throws their other line out.
Just then, a written message came flying down from the upper tier.
There it is.
Brian demonstrated how he fishes.
That's the letter that say, "Nigga, we about to kill your dog ass." The fuck you snitching to the news for?
By flinging a line out, hooking it around the other line,
It's over,
and
gang.
reeling it in. Once Brian ties the two lines together, the inmates
I ain't even
easily
mean to
send
snitch.
messages
I didn't even mean to snitch. Nah, you
back
going
and
down.
forth.
If you know that they're fishing and that they're sending messages like this, why do you let it go on?
We don't. The officers are required to search so many cells every day. The officer will come in. If he finds a fish line, he will take it at that time. The problem is that no sooner than I take it, he will go back to his bed sheet and he'll unravel the string again, the threads, and start the process all over.
With inmates that have nothing to lose, the authorities are left with nothing but frustration.
Do I leave him out sheets? Do I take his T-shirts away? Do I leave him naked in his cell? How's that going to sound?
Once they communicate with each other, the most effective way they get their messages to their foot soldiers on the outside is through the mail, which is one of their rights guaranteed by law.
Yeah, bitch. You can't take away my rights. Swamp Stories, Aryan Brotherhood. I don't like watching prisons in other states. That shit be looking weak. It's motherfucker. I'm sorry. LA and California state prisons is a whole nother monster. Corcoran State Prison between the lines.
The thing about in prison, I've been in prison.
What is this?
You feel like you actually have some between the inmates and the staff. It just makes this a better environment.
It don't even feel like I'm in prison right now.
It actually takes you out of here. Like, I didn't feel like I was in prison today.
This experience, like, man, this shit like no other.
Man, I'm telling you, it's priceless and I'm speechless.
It's like an extra boost.
We find negative stuff to do.
Every day's a struggle. I tried to commit suicide in 2014.
Do something here at Corcoran that kind of puts us on the map for recreation programs.
Recreational therapy.
And just what we go through every day.
It's priceless and I'm speechless.
Here that are incarcerated successful. Sometimes.
Man, you don't get out of here with that bullshit. Hear that shit. Oh my God, I gotta go to jail. Yeah, man. Bring some more good content, man. Our stream is holding steady. We going good. I'm actually multi-streaming to Twitch at the same time. That was testing too. So this is what we call a good test stream.
"15-year-old killed for crossing out gang graffiti."
Welcome to Hood Politics.
That his ass won't do that no more.
In this episode, I will be discussing Esteban Ceja, also known as Clown, from DNA. The facts of the case are as follows.
Not Clown.
When it comes to Los Angeles gangs, territory is one of the most important things, and if someone isn't familiar with the area, they may not know where one hood ends and another one begins. One way of knowing where you're at is to read the walls. Gang graffiti, often referred to as strikes or hit-ups, can let you know what hood you're in, who's beefing, and who has died. Although some may just see it as tagging, it's taken very seriously.
Hey, and tell these motherfuckers, man, the type of shit that'll happen if you catch, you know what I'm saying, somebody coming here trying to write that, man.
Yeah, you talking about the little fake if he trying to come and sneak in the hood and write on the wall. Yeah, if he caught, it's guaranteed it's a rap. Dead, flatline.
Stop painting over the hood. You stop painting over the hood. You gotta get off on you right now. Man. Stop painting over the hood. I don't give a fuck about your job, nigga. Colonia Flores, Bellflower, Colonia Flores. Paint over, I'ma get off on you. Paint over it, I'ma get off on you. Paint over it.
In the 1990s and early 2000s, there was a surge in tagging crews. Unlike gangs, tagging crews' main objective was hitting up as many places as possible, and inevitably, they found themselves tagging within gang territories. This caused animosity between taggers and gang members, and often led to fights and shootings whenever they crossed paths. Some tagging crews even became what were known as tag bangers. Tag bangers carried themselves exactly like gang members, from their style of dress to carrying guns. Some tagging crews were absorbed into gangs, and some became gangs themselves, like Cam, KWS, and numerous others. But one of the most notorious crews turned gang is DNA. DNA originally stood for drugs and alcohol, but in more recent years they've gone by Devil's Nation and Devil's New Army, amongst other names. DNA claims 73rd Street and the surrounding area, and they make it known by covering the walls in graffiti. On September 23rd, 2015, shortly after 4:30 p.m., a 19-year-old man named Christian Zuniga and a 15-year-old young man named Francisco Batista ventured into DNA territory. Christian and Francisco were members of a nearby rival gang called Endo. The pair began walking into an alley when Christian noticed a man standing nearby. Christian kept watch while Francisco began tagging the wall. Francisco used green paint to cross out DNA graffiti and sprayed Endo graffiti. This act is referred to as slashing or whacking out. A few moments later, Christian saw a man enter the alley, run towards them, and pull something from his right hip. Christian told Francisco to run. Christian heard gunfire as he ran away, but he was able to make it to safety. Unfortunately, Francisco wasn't so lucky. He was shot twice and died from his wounds. Detectives arrived at the scene and began their investigation. Two witnesses said they saw a man named Esteban Ceja near the alley just after the shooting. Esteban was a member of DNA and went by the nicknames Clown and Payaso. One witness saw Esteban in her mother's apartment, which is near the alley. She said he looked pale and scared. The witness told him to leave, and he responded, "Shh." Another witness heard someone running and then saw Esteban in the same apartment. He looked pale and surprised. From that same apartment, Esteban called his sister and asked for a ride to a dispensary. When she arrived, Esteban got into her back seat instead of the open front passenger seat, which she found weird. After dropping him off, Esteban's sister called him and told him that the police were investigating the shooting. He told her to tell the police that she didn't know anything. Later that day, a witness called 911 and told the operator what she saw and said that she believed Esteban was the shooter. Just after midnight, police showed Christian a photographic lineup. Christian picked out Esteban's picture and told the officers that he looked something like the shooter. Investigators were able to pull video footage from a camera near the alley. The man in the video had tattoos on his hands, just like Esteban. Esteban Ceja was charged with murder for the death of Francisco Batista and the attempted murder of Christian Zuniga, as well as gun and gang enhancement charges. Investigators searched multiple homes looking for Esteban, but weren't able to locate him. Prosecutors then asked for the FBI to help track him down. Investigators conducted electronic surveillance of Esteban's family and friends. They eventually found a phone with an Arizona area code that was being used in El Paso, Texas. They compared the calling patterns from that phone to the phone that Esteban previously used and found that the patterns were nearly identical. Esteban was arrested in El Paso and extradited back to Los Angeles. His bail was set at just over $3 million. Ultimately, Esteban Ceja was found guilty with the murder of Francisco Batista and the attempted murder of Christian Zuniga, as well as gun and gang enhancement charges. Esteban Ceja was sentenced to life in prison. This incident was just one situation in a city that has a long history of people being killed over graffiti. On Sunday, February 7th, 2010, at around 9 p.m., a 40-year-old man named Ronald Barron was watching the Super Bowl with his girlfriend at the Cottage Bar located on Pico Boulevard. As Ronald left the bar, he noticed someone spraying graffiti on a nearby wall. Ronald confronted the tagger, and the tagger pulled out a gun and opened fire, striking Ronald in the chest. Ronald was transported to a hospital where he was pronounced dead. Ronald was a former member of the Mansfield Gangster Crips and went by the nickname Looney. He was active during his younger years and sent to prison for attempted murder, but he grew tired of the gang life and decided to make a change. He began working with an organization called American, which was founded by the late Jim Brown. He could be found in schools and in jails, helping others turn their lives around and providing them with the tools and the support to do so. A 16-year-old young man named Mark Villasenor was arrested and charged with Ronald's murder. He was from CAE, which stands for Catching All Enemies, or Crazy and Evil. Mark told investigators that he believed Ronald was armed and reaching for his waistband, and he shot him because he was scared. Mark pled no contest to voluntary manslaughter, firearm possession, felony vandalism, and gang enhancement charges. Mark Villasenor was sentenced to 29 years in prison. On Saturday, April 15th, 2023, a group of men were painting over graffiti that had been tagged on the wall of Northridge Ice Cream. Shortly afterwards, the group was spotted by a 24-year-old man named Jamal Jackson. Jamal was the person who tagged the wall, and he was angry that the men were painting over it. Jamal approached the men, pulled out a gun, and opened fire on the group. A 39-year-old man named Juan Lopez Suarez was killed. 3 other men were wounded and transported to a hospital. Jamal was later arrested in the nearby city of Ontario and was charged with the murder of Juan Lopez Suarez and 4 counts of attempted murder, as well as gun charges. On June 7th, 2023, nearly 2 months after the shooting, a 69-year-old man named Benjamin Marin passed away due to complications from his wounds. Jamal's charges were later upgraded. On Friday, June 24th, 2022, at around 7:20 p.m., Esteban Ceja and another man named Adrian Garullo attacked another inmate named Hector Jimenez in the day room with an inmate-manufactured weapon. Hector was taken to the prison's triage center, and an ambulance was called to take him to the hospital, but he died before he could be transported. Adrian was serving a life sentence for murder and 2 attempted murders at the time of the attack. Hector was serving a 26-year sentence for voluntary manslaughter when he was killed. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Please like, comment.
That's ugly. Yeah. Tomorrow in the morning, I'm running a good strain. Nice, good strain. Gonna get this shit going.
Fuck with me. Man, I'm dancing and I slow lane. All my Asian bitches bad with a toe ring. Stop talking like you harm my niggas know. We like the drill team with the stick when we on. Hey, restriction ain't no big stop. We getting active in restriction, we don't lick lock. It ain't no actor when you see it, ain't no TikTok. Pussy niggas on my line, I tell them kick rock. Shit, he tryna pay me. Door knocking and I'm coming from your back though. Post mags, I'm really tryna count though. Push it up when they see me all in the stove. Got the tootie on his ass, I'ma let it blow. And I been up on some fly shit. A door knocking, get the money up for fly shit. I count it up, I take a nigga while he talk quick. You acting up, I make your nigga eat this click quick. Now buckle up, I'm a I'm real bossy, I go down. Turn your bitch out, have her looking like a real nun. Get some, like the type to go and drink now. So some love, and my homies really love me, so you know we check the setup. Can't trust no new bitches, cause they go and get you set up. Remove ass one, don't get your shit wet up. You can't tell me how to fucking move. And I bosses, I got shit to prove. I'm just trying to make it out, I gotta make some moves. Reminiscing all the things that we used to do. Get the best of me, though. When I last found out that shit hurt for eternity, and they always fuck you over when you left. Shit hurt for eternity, I've been scarred forever. I've been scarred forever. So I wrote this letter. I've been scarred forever. I've been scarred forever. Scarred forever. All this red is on me, I'll be trying to get the best of me. When I last found out that shit hurt from eternity. I've been scarred forever. I've been scarred forever. So I wrote this letter. I've been scarred forever.
Yeah, that shit right
Shout
there
out
hit.
Born Leaders Podcast. Straight up out of Inglewood. They got love. Tap in. Much you be the mayor.
The mayor
That part.
of Inglewood.
West side, California palm trees, candy.
Yep. About to get a ball for
People say that soda doesn't hydrate.
Fuck you keep coming over
Bro,
here.
what you mean?
I already told you, nigga.
Bro, I just gave you this shit. I'm saying, like,
Here, I'm about to give it to you. Come here.
bro, I'm not about to walk over there, bro. I'm saying, hey, bro, real shit. Can I get my stuff? Okay, bro, walk over here, bro. Can I get my stuff? Bro, stop. Hey, stop, bro. You gonna pop me?
Walk over here.
You gonna pop me, bro? Hey, real shit, bro. Hey, bro, I got you on camera, bro. The whole time, nigga. I've been watching you the whole time, bro. Nigga, it's a prank. It's a prank, bro. It's a prank. Right, chill. Hey, chill. Real shit. Hey, real shit, bro. Chill. Hey, chill. Hey, chill. Real shit. Hey, real shit. Stop playing, bro. Hey, no. Chill, bro. Real shit. You good, bro? It's a prank, bro. Chill. Hey, chill, bro. Hey, we don't gotta do that, bro. Real.
Well,
Bro, what you mean?
That's odd.
They don't understand, I'm giving them UK.
My daughter is in the room.
Oh, that-
She right there.
Her dad don't drink.
Definitely don't.
Yeah, right. She got Cud in her Instagram name. She see it all.
We finna interview your daughter, homie, because we done heard some stuff about your little self over there.
What did you have Cud on her shit? Bro, her Instagram.
And it say cuz?
Yes. In her Instagram name.
And you blocked your daddy. We need to hear about this.
Yeah. This is her threads, right? She got threads too.
Yeah.
All I'm seeing on TikTok is, oh my God, a hurricane is forming tomorrow. Hurricane? Cuz, get your bum asses over it and let it happen already.
I'm sorry, our policy is no test drives. The cheapest car we have here is $75,000.
Yo, this is it.
Asshole, he's got something.
Yo, dog, this shit is hot, man. Yo, how much is it for, man? What, 200?
Actually, $285. Actually, there are only 7 of these for sale in the U.S.
Yo, dog, pop the hood, man.
That's the hood. That's the truck.
Yeah, start it up, dog.
No, I'm sorry. It's our policy. You can't start up the car. Policy. Sorry.
What you think you're doing?
Can you put your turn off the air? Will you please just leave?
I want this.
Well, unless you decide you'd like to live in this, I suggest that
I suggest you get started on the paperwork.
These people think. Oh my God.
It's 300 in there. Make sure he gets the commission.
You know, maybe.
This is why slingshots were so feared back in the day.
Never.
This is why slingshots were so feared back in the day. This is why slingshots were so feared back in the day.
What?
This is why slingshots were so feared back.
Man, I'm out of here. I'm just strolling. All right. We good. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Everybody